it's TX Stampin' Sharon. It is Mystery Monday time. I am thrilled to be here. We are on a different time today. We had to push it off until about 6 p.m., but I'm here. I'm here. Just adjusting everything, making sure that we are live. I was having a few glitches. There we go. It looks like it's coming awake. You know, me and technology right now are not doing well. I was like, oh gosh, deja vu of what happened to me on Thursday night when I tried to go live, but we're all good. So I see we have someone from Portugal joining us tonight. Welcome. We've got Ernie from Pasadena, Texas. We've got Kate Wright from California, where it's raining torrents. That doesn't sound good, Kate. Oh, I hope that there's no mudslides. That's what I always think of when I think of all the rain in California. Hello, Deborah Vanderberg, my friend. Hi, Gail from Australia. It just makes my heart happy to see people all over the world joining us for Mystery Monday stamping. Again, it is December 13th. This is our last mystery stamping for the year. Yay, Kim Crane says thumbs up and shared. Thank you. You know, sharing mystery stamping with your friends it's just a good thing to do, because here on mystery stamping, you know, I hope that mystery stamping makes you feel more creative and confident when you're making a card. I mean, today I was on a call and I was really thinking about you guys, my mystery stampers, and I'm like, you know, they do such a rock star job. Sometimes with my crazy clues, they do so good, and it just makes me happy. And I hope it makes you happy too. I hope it makes you feel confident, like I said, on the fact that you have this pile of supplies, you listen to my clues, and you make beautiful cards. You do it all by yourself. I'm just giving you some hints. So I don't know, I was just thinking about you guys today, and I'm always happy when it's Mystery Monday time. I will be taking off the last 2 weeks of the month. The last time you'll see me here on YouTube Live will be Thursday night. We have our techniques again. This will bring us up to 20 techniques. As I was preparing for January's techniques yesterday, I was like, 25, we're almost to 25. So those of you who are new to me, you don't know what I'm talking about. I started a technique series back in October. I shared 10 techniques in October, and then I've shared 5 in November and then 5 in December. You can get those techniques for free for any order in any amount in December when you place an order on my website. So there is the last chance sale going on right now. You know, where anything in the mini catalog that you're wanting, you better get it before the end of December. And it is while supplies last. There's already some things sold out. So let's see. I just want to see what Kate is saying. Kate says lots of flooding in all the areas where there were forest fires. Of course, that makes sense because there's no foliage there to keep them in place. Hello, Vay. I've been getting Christmas cards. I got a Christmas card from Vay. I got Kate Wright's today. It just makes me happy when I go to the mailbox and most of the stuff in there is Christmas cards and not bills or junk. Just junk. Always so much junk. Okay, let's see. We have Janice here from West Salem, Ohio. Welcome. So yeah, I'm so thrilled. We also have Australia in the house. If I didn't mention that, I think I did. And I am happy that there's 100 of us right now. Since I changed the time, I know that always throws people out of whack. I did hear from some of you though that you were kind of happy that I had to push it off a little bit. Had to get my hubby to the dentist and have a little checkup. So, you know, you have to go when there's an appointment, and so that's what we had to do. But, you know, sometimes we can change things. We can be flexible, right? Especially when we're stamping. Let's see. Antoinette says, I have made all my Christmas cards from the Mystery Monday shows. That makes me happy. I mean, if you think about it, guys, starting in January, I know right after Christmas, you're like, I cannot make another Christmas card. But if you start doing mystery stamping with Christmas, then, you know, you're going to have a great stack of cards. You know, well, there's 52 weeks in the year, but let's take out, say, maybe 10 days. So 42 cards, 45 cards. Any of them that are on holidays, we don't do a mystery stamping. But anyway, I'm excited about today's mystery card. So we're going to switch cameras and we're going to get started. Okay, so as you know, I send out the first clue via email, and I also post it on my business Facebook page. If you're not on my newsletter, there are two reasons to get on my newsletter. One is when you sign up for my newsletter, you get a free tutorial that I don't share with anybody except for those who are on my newsletter. And you get it when you register, when you sign up. Plus, you'll get the first mystery clue delivered to your inbox, which is the best way to get it. And then that way you don't miss it. So there you go. All right, clue number, before I get started, those of you who are my customers currently, you should be receiving the new Celebration brochure and the new mini catalog. Look at that windmill. Oh my gosh, I love that picture. I'm gonna showcase that card, which means I'm gonna copy it. I love that card. But you should be getting them soon. They are on their way to you. If you have not been a customer of mine, or it's been a while, maybe let's put it that way, and you want these new catalogs, you can visit the link below the video and request a free catalog. And I'm more than happy to send those to you. Now, mail is a little slow right now, as we know, with the holidays, so be patient. If I tell you I'm sending it, I'm sending it. It's just a matter of when will you get it. All right. Well, hello, Denise Kersey. She says she is from Central what? Central Texas? Central what? And my first time trying Mystery Monday. Welcome. Okay, for those of you who are new to Mystery Monday, there's two things that you need to remember. One, have fun. Don't stress. Stress is not allowed. Number two, if you get off on a clue, you don't quite understand what I'm saying, just go rogue. That's our favorite word here on Mystery Monday stamping. Just go rogue. Oh, thanks, Margaret. Margaret loves my nails. My nail guy kind of did a crazy thing. He was doing something even crazier, and I was like, no, I don't like that. Take that off. I can get crazy, but that was pretty crazy. All right. First, the second clue is I want you to stamp your greeting on the top left corner of one of the basic white cardstocks that's 4 inches by 5 1/4 with the ink of your choice. Now, I say that because you've got Designer Series paper. What color ink goes with your Designer Series paper? That's what you want to do. When you're done with clue number 2, type done 2. Marilyn says she tried to get on your live broadcast for the beautiful box, but for some reason I couldn't get on. Waited 20 minutes, would love to get the tutorial. Will you be offering it again? Marilyn, Thursday night, we had a mess. We were about 5 minutes late, I think, but we did have it. And I do have that tutorial for free on my blog from last Thursday. So what was that, December the 9th? So I do have it for you to get for free. You can go to my blog. If you'll go to my blog after tonight's mystery stamping, you'll see it. It'll be the first post. If you wait until tomorrow, there's another blog post and video going live, but it is either going to be the first one that you see tonight or the second one you see tomorrow. I hope that helps you find it. Well, hello, Dana. Driving home. Be careful driving while you're texting and watching us on YouTube. Virginia says, may I send out new catalogs already? Oh, yes, ma'am. You can send those out. Stampin' Up does a, what do you call it? The bulk mailing for us, and people will start getting them in December. We just can't post. I can show you the outside of the catalog now, but I can't show you the inside until it goes live. That's probably what you're thinking, Virginia. But yes, put those things in the mail. Get your friends ready. Well, hello, Claudette Weary. I'm so happy to see you. And Carol Skyner is enforcing the fact that Denise Kersey is going to love mystery stamping. You know, at this time of the year when I start getting Christmas cards from y'all, I really, you know, it makes my heart happy to read comments like, I'm inspiring so many stampers, I'm helping so many stampers. It just makes me happy. It gives me, it just cements the reason why I go live almost every week and help you guys make a card. I kind of consider it my ministry of card making, of being able to give you clues and help you make a card. And some of you will make 2 cards at one time. You'll go back and remake the card. To me, when you go back and remake the card, and I know that, that makes me happy because then I know you really love that week's mystery card. So, well, hello, Cheryl Ann, you're here too. Happy to see you, my friend. Hello, Linda Carver from Idaho. Good evening. See, there goes Kathy. Kathy is making 2 of these. This was an easy one to make 2 of. I think this card is adorable. I was inspired by a card I saw on Pinterest, but they didn't give the measurements. So I had to kind of wing it and make the card myself, but I love it. I would love to give them credit, but I don't even know the name. I just saw the picture and then it didn't go anywhere. So I don't even think there was a watermark on it, but I do look around and try to be inspired to bring you guys new and fresh ideas each week on mystery stamping. Brenda, my hubby, is doing okay. Seems that we're just healing a lot slower than what we had hoped, but we just needed to get things double checked today at the dentist. So thanks for asking. All right, I think you guys are done with clue number 2. Clue number 3. Add 1 of the 1 1/4 by 3 1/2 pieces of designer series paper to the bottom left side of the same basic white cardstock that you just stamped with adhesive. Liquid glue works really great to make sure it's all lined up. You want to line up the bottom and the left sides you want to make sure that they are lined up. So we are putting that piece in the left corner of our basic white layer. That is the only prop you're getting tonight, is my finger drawing that thing. All right, so that is clue number 3. Let me scoot it down. A lot of you love to screenshot these so that you can have them, and that's perfectly fine. And then some of y'all put them in binders and keep them, which I love that idea. Let's see. Mary Yates says she has remade several of my cards. Thank you. Vicky Trevino says, we have several people say when they receive their card, it brightens their world. Times are so hard for so many who are isolated. Vicky, I could not have said it better myself, my friend. You know, when we send cards, you don't know what it does for people, but it just, it shows someone that you cared. You cared to make the card and you cared to send it to them. It means a lot. And you know what I thought was fun is some of the Christmas cards that I've gotten, totally different than anything that I've ever shared with y'all. And I'm like, ooh, I am so casing that card. So don't be surprised if y'all see your cards or your layouts in the future, because I was like, that inspires me. That does. So, okay. Hello, Brooke. How are you? Janice says, can you put 2 up? Had a phone call. Yes. Let me grab clue number 2. There you go, Janice. Do a little screenshot. When you're done with clue number 3, type done 3. Okay. So like I said, when you're done with clue number 3, so clue number 2, we have stamped at the top of our paper, and now we have added 1 piece of designer series paper on the left side. That's awesome, Brooke. It's been a while since I've seen you. Okay, I'm starting to see some dones with 3. There we go. They're rolling in. All right, that's pretty easy. Clue number 4, add another one of the 1 1/4 by 3 1/2 designer series papers to the bottom right corner over here of that same basic white cardstock with adhesive. Again, liquid glue works great because we can wiggle and jiggle and get it right where we want it. We want it to line up. We want it to be even with the right side and the bottom, okay? Bobby Kincaid says, some youngsters, not on this call, may say that sending a card is something outdated, but I strongly disagree. Bobby Kincaid, I am with you. I strongly disagree. You know, I almost stopped at the card section at the pharmacy the other day. I was like, how much are cards these days? But I kind of glanced down the aisle and I was like, nah, I could waste my time. I'm sure they're like $8. And people throw those away. Handmade cards, they don't throw them away. My grandkids, my grandson, who is now 18, he keeps all the cards I send him. Yeah. All right, when you're done with clue number 4, type done for. I am going to remind y'all that y'all can register now for the Creative 8 Winter Retreat that will be January 22nd. You can find the link below this video if you want to register now. You're not going to get a whole lot of reminders from me after this week because I won't be around. We're going to do a little bit of traveling and we're going to see our kids and just take off the last 2 weeks of the month. But you can register. It is $45. It is a day-long stamping inspiration, just all day long. I do it with 3 other demonstrators, Jackie Bullheis, Connie Stewart, and Brandy Cox. And we love inspiring y'all all day long. We go live and we will be going live on YouTube because sometimes Facebook can be a little glitchy. So we're going to go live on YouTube, but everything will still be housed over on the Facebook page. So that should make it all nice and tidy. It's a great day of fun. If you've never been, grab a friend, both of you sign up, and let's just let us inspire you and treat you to a full day of stamping. Okay. Deborah Vandenberg says, working on my list of cards for the retreat. Deborah is on my team. And she has been challenged to earn it for free by stamping 10 cards and doing some other things. So go, Deborah, you can do it. Jane says it is worth every penny. Clue number 5, take the last piece of designer series paper that measures 1 1/4 by 3 1/2 and center it in the middle of the other 2 that you've done with adhesive. There will be some white space in between the pieces of DSP. So you're going to have DSP, white space, DSP, white space, DSP. Okay, that is clue number 5. Deborah Vandenberg says, I think I know where this card is going. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Anna Garman says, my grandchildren keep all the cards I send them to. See? Bobby Kincaid said, my friend who is sick told me through her daughter that all my cards I've sent line up on the windowsill of her living room and kitchen. Aw, that's so sweet, Bobby. I'm sure it did make you tear up. Oh my, that's precious. I love that. Pamela Myatt says, I saw a card for $16 at Walmart. Okay, now that's crazy. Because you know those cards is just open. There's no layers. Oh, $16. Yeah, you better put that down. You just come join us and make cards on mystery stamping. Don't pay $16 for that card. $16. Oh my gosh. Margaret says she has already joined the retreat. She has registered. This is the earliest I have joined, so hopefully we'll do the tasks ahead of time. Yes, we have pre-retreat stamping challenges for y'all. We will have one a week leading up to it, and I believe they start December 27th. Okay, Brenda says, I took all my cards and sent them as Christmas cards. They're loving them. That's awesome, Brenda. Sandy Armstrong is joining tomorrow for the retreat. Yay! I know, Vay, can you believe that? $16 for a card. Oh, that's crazy. But don't ask us how much these cards cost us to make. Don't even go there. All right, clue number 6. Adhere the designer series paper that measures 1 inch by 4 inches across the top of the designer series paper that is already on your layer. Where you put it will depend on how big your greeting is. So if your greeting was really big, several lines, and it's really close to your designer series paper, your piece that you're adding now may come down lower. If not, butt it up right up underneath where your greeting is. Okay, it's just going to go right across the top. I think whenever you add layers of designer series paper, you have to finish it off. And this is our finish off piece. Dion says, good thing I made 2. First one has no space in between. How'd you do that? Terry Gatton says, that card should sing and dance at that price for $16. Yes, Vay, those cards are priceless. The cards that we make are just priceless. All of them are. We don't put a price tag on the ones that we make. Mary Yates joined today. Yay! Oh, Margaret's sister has taken all the cards that she has made for her and put them all over her living room. That's so fun. Gail says, I would if I could just find the piece I just cut. Oh gosh, don't you just hate it? You're like, I just had it. It is here somewhere. Just breathe, Gail. You'll find it. Pamela says, haven't joined the retreat yet, but we'll do in the next day or 2. Yay, we'd love to have you, Pamela. So for those of you that are on, how many retreats have you attended? That's the question. Let me know in the comment below or in the comment in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, I forgot to tell y'all this, if you're watching the replay, you do not have to type the word done after each of the clues. Just simply stop and start the video and make your card. Well, hello, Sue Walls. Coming in late, we'll watch the replay to make the card later. Had to clean up my craft space to decorate. I hear you, friend. I hear you. All right, clue number 7. Now let's add that basic white and designer series paper layer to the front of your colored cardstock with adhesive. That is clue number 7. When you're done with clue number 7, type done 7. Jeannie says, I gave my massage therapist a card over a year ago and she still had it on display in the room. I brought her a Christmas card for my massage last week. That's so fun. She's got it up still a year later. And Deborah Vandenberg's mom loves to receive her handmade cards. Jane says this is her second retreat. Oh, Deborah McLean says I've been to all of them. Janice has been to all of the retreats but the first one. Yay, that's so fun. Let's see. Lynn did not have space between mine either. Cut a little off of the middle. Well, I don't know why y'all didn't have space. Kathy P has signed up and she has attended all of them. Yay! Claudette Weary has went to 2 retreats. And Arlene's first retreat was in October. Well, Arlene, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you'll join us again at the winter one. Mary Yates has been to 5 or 6 of them. I think this is our 8th one, 7th one, 7th one. Maybe it's our 7th one. I can't remember. Well, Cheryl-Ann, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you got back on. Clue number 8. Add the second piece of basic white to the inside of your card with adhesive. When you're done with 8, type done 8. Pamela says, I attended all except the first one because I didn't know about it. Well, Pamela, I'm sorry you missed the first one, but I'm thrilled that you have joined us on all the other ones. That's so fun. Deborah Vanderberg says, I gave Mom a box of cards a number of years ago on Mother's Day. Now I just refill the cards as needed for her to send out. You know, that is probably the best gift that you could give to your mom, because she loves your handmade cards and she wants to share them. So for you to restock that is perfect. Mimi Stark says, I think I've been to all of them and love each card. Yay! Lynn says, I think we were supposed to put them closer to the edge than I put mine. Okay, all right, then that makes sense, because I was like, I measured these. Yes, they should have been touching the edges, so that's okay. I'm sure your card's going to be fine. There is no right or wrong way to do mystery stamping. Lois says, my sentiment was big, so I'm overlapping my 1-inch piece over the other 3. It does overlap, so you should be fine no matter how big your greeting was at the top. Okay, I'm starting to see some dones with 8. Pamela says, you won't be disappointed at the retreat. You know, planning, we plan as soon as the winter retreat is over, we already start planning for the spring one. But yeah, we work hard for it, and we hope we enjoy doing it, and we hope that you enjoy the day. Jan Ross says she's done 4. I don't like doing this. I'm such a visual person, but this is my first time, so I need to learn to trust, right? Yes, that is correct. Trust me, and you will love your card. You just have to trust me, Jan. I promise. Lynn says, I went rogue. See, and you just go rogue. If you don't follow along with what I'm doing, you just go rogue. You've got all the pieces there. Just make a card. Jana says, you'll get over it. You'll have fun. All right, clue number 9. There are many things that you can now do to the front of your card. You can die cut or punch out some DSP and add it to the top right corner with dimensionals. You could stamp an image and die cut, punch out, or use Snips and add it to the top right corner with dimensionals. I'm gonna let y'all have a few minutes to look at your card and see what do you want to put on it. Your card may be just fine without an image or a embellishment of this type, but I'll let you decide. Jan says, reminds me of teaching little ones, and it's all about who can follow directions. You're absolutely right, it does. Jeannie says, how long do we have to get the money to you for the retreat? The retreat is January 22nd, and you have until January 21st to register. You can register the morning of the retreat, but I can't promise the day of the retreat. I mean, things are fast and hectic, and I can't promise I can get you in, but you have a while, so don't worry. Jan, I want to tell you too that this is a simple card, but if the cards have like a fun fold, I do have props. So there are some visuals sometimes, so keep that in mind as you decide whether you want to do this again. Dorothy says, I've attended the last 2 and will be signing up for the winter retreat. Yay! Vay says, how do you pay? With credit card? Yes, you can pay with a credit card. My link will take you to a PayPal window. If you don't have PayPal, you can simply look at the message below and just check out using your credit card. So yes. Bobby Kincaid says, is there a limit to the number you can allow to attend the retreat? Nope, because it's online. It's virtual. We can have as many people. We've had 2,000 sometimes. Lala's Craft, I got your email. Yay! I'm so glad you finally got the email straightened out. Oh, you know, I don't get it sometimes. You know, I hear from y'all. If you're not getting my emails, please visit my link below the video. Go to my blog and do the contact me button and tell me that you've requested to join my newsletter and it's just not working. And we will figure it out. Sometimes it takes a while, but we will get it straight and get you getting that email so that you get the first clue 24 hours or more before we go live on YouTube. Pete says, I got all my nieces' card kits for Christmas. Time to get them started. Absolutely. Perfect. How old are they? Because I give paper pumpkin and card kits to my granddaughters. The youngest one is now 11. So I have an 11-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a soon-to-be 16-year-old. You're so welcome, Lala. Lala, remind me what your name is, not just Lala. I'm going to write it down. Okay. How are we doing on clue number 9? I just see a few. So I'm going to give you some time because once you see my card, you're going to go, oh yeah, I needed to put something in that top right corner. I needed to add something. I needed to put it in the middle. I needed to do something because her card's so cute. Yes, I am bragging on my card because it is cute. Antoinette said glued paper wrong and got behind. Well, watch the replay and make the card. Okay. Well, you know, Antoinette, you might be able to like trim it down, layer it again. You might be able to salvage what you've been already started. Barbie just signed up for the retreat. Yay! So we are approving people into the Facebook group. There's really not much there yet, but we're trying to get everybody in. You know, so if you register, go ahead and request to join the Facebook group. Even though nothing's going on until December 27th, we just want to get everybody in. It takes a while to go through the list and get everybody registered or get everybody approved for the Facebook group. If you don't do Facebook, no worries. You can still do the retreat because what did I say earlier? All of the lives will happen on YouTube. So you'll be able to see it the day of. Okay. Well, if your granddaughter calls you Lala, we'll just call you Lala. CJ Gandy, thanks Sharon for the fun card. You're so welcome. Paula says, took it apart and added some ribbon to the front. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, so if you're done with clue number 9, please type done 9, and then we'll move on to the next clue. Barbie says, I do not do Facebook, so I just entered my name. Barbie, I know you, girlfriend. I'll get you approved. Margaret says, oh my gosh, I love my card. Yay! I'm so glad. Arlene says, I'm busy coloring and fussy cutting. And that does take time. You know, I think once you get what I call the base of the card, and then you go, okay, now what do I want to do? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? You do have decisions to make. And what did I say at the beginning of today's mystery stamping? I want you to feel creative. I want you to feel confident in finishing off your card. So I think this is the first time that I've just kind of left it open for you. But you guys, you know, you always come up with different fun things to add to the card that may or may not be in a clue. So Pete says, my friend and I do the retreats together. Last retreat, she got hooked on mystery stamping. Yay! We will have mystery stamping, so that's always fun. Okay, I'm starting to see some dones with 9. So just know that you can come back and do 9 if you're not finished. Clue number 10, add embellishments if you want to, because I did. I put some embellishments on my card. When you're done with clue number 10, type done 10. Mary Yates says that this one is one she will do again. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it again. I I can see using different designer series papers. I know I'll make this layout again. I know most of you are probably already done with your Christmas cards, but hey, this would make a good layout for a Christmas card. Mimi Stark says, wasn't sure at first, but I like this a lot. I've made 2 for Christmas with Whimsy. Oh, that's a perfect paper to do this with. Dion says, I added a 1/4 inch strip to the top and bottom of the 1x4 different pattern. Okay, so see, your card's gonna look totally different. I didn't think about doing that. That's a great idea. Vay says, I took the weekend off from card making. Christmas cards in the mail and cards for kids and Meals on Wheels all done. Wow, you've been busy. You've been busy. Kathy says she already added the gems, so she's already been done with 10. Deborah Vanderberg says, oh yes, I see lots of future Christmas cards with this pattern. Oh, yours is not centered? What isn't centered? Mary Yates, I can't see. I will make, since the front isn't centered. Oh, okay, gotcha. Hopefully I'll be able to sign up for the retreat in January 2022. Yes, ma'am. Well, hello, Trish Lappin. I'll have to come back and finish. I had a phone call that I had to take. I understand. Okay, I think you guys are done. Oh, Kayleen is using Whimsy and Wonder as well. So before I show you my card, let me grab the paper I used. Where is it? Okay. Are y'all ready to see my card? Deborah says, I have tons of old DSP. Gonna start making Christmas cards now for a craft fair next November. Perfect. All right, here is my card. I chose to use the ice cream punch and I punched out the designer series paper, which is why I kind of gave y'all that random clue, clue number 9 about you could punch out some designer series paper. There's my embellishments. Y'all make me happy. I wish it said y'all. Y'all just make me happy doing mystery stamping. Now, where did I get this paper from? I got it for free. It is a celebration paper. Celebration starts January the 4th, and you can get this fun pack of DSP for free with a $50 order on my website. Isn't it cute? I thought it was adorable. I mean, I was like, okay, it needed something up here, and I didn't want the rainbow. So it goes with a rainbow stamp set that's coming out, but the rainbow was too big, so I couldn't use that. And I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna use a punch. Punches are great. So you'll be able to get this paper in January, but I just couldn't resist using it. It's so cute. Brenda says, I love my Easter card. We'll post it. So speaking of posting, you all can visit my website. You can visit my website, but you can't post there. My business Facebook page, Sharon Armstrong, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Stampin' Up Independent Demonstrator, or my Mystery Stampers Facebook group, which is TX Stampin' Sharon's Mystery Monday Stampers, and post your card. I will share my card everywhere I can so that you all will see it and remember my card. It is a happy card, Margaret. I just thought it was a happy card. I was like, which grandchild can I send that to? Which child can I send that to? Because they all make me happy. So Anna says, love, love, love your card. Thank you, Anna. It is perfect for kids. And I think that's why I said grandkids at first. I was like, it's not really a birthday card, but you know, sending kids cards for any reason. Oh, what about cards for kids? I could certainly use that layout for cards for kids. Maybe change up the greeting. Cards for kids. We are collecting Cards for Kids organization. They are due the end of January. You have quite a while. You can send 1 card, you can send 10, you can send 50, whatever you want to make. But each card needs to be a little unique. You could use the same layout, but change it up. Change up the paper, change up the greeting. These are uplifting cards to brighten a kid's day, or they are used also for those in the nursing homes that, you know, makes it really hard right now for people to visit because of COVID. Well, hello, Susan Hammond, coming in late, watching from Theodore, Alabama. May have to watch the replay. I think you need to watch the replay so that you can make this card. Patsy loves the card. Kathy says, I got a pack of that paper too, but wasn't thrilled with the rainbows. My card doesn't have rainbows. And the other side of the rainbow pattern, there's other patterns. So, Virginia says you might have to make more and send one to all of them. Yes, it's such an easy card, right? I could. Carla says really cute card. Vay says, oh, I can make more for cards for kids using this layout, right? Okay, let's see. I ordered stamp set to use for cards for kids. Yay, I'm so glad. If you need the guidelines for cards for kids, you can jump over to my blog. The link is below the video. Look under tutorials like you're gonna buy one. That's the only place that I could store it to where you guys could find it. It's a free download, but it is a guideline. We do have guidelines that we have to follow for the Cards for Kids organization. So make sure you read the guidelines and follow them, because I don't want you to make all these cards and then we can't use them because you didn't follow the guidelines. We're not saying get well. We don't know how these kiddos are doing. We are just thinking of you. Happy card, okay? But yeah, this one would make a good one. So, okay. Those of you who are my mystery stampers, have a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and safe New Year. I will be back with mystery stamping January 3rd, the first Monday in January. I'll be back. So I'll see you all Thursday night for my techniques. I have 5 more fun ones to do, and wait till you see the next ones for next month. I'm having some fun with those. So I love you guys. Have a great evening. Happy stamping, y'all.